Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back to Viking Lord Racing. Today we're just here on Assetto Corsa, and yeah, we're just doing some online races here. It's been pretty fun so far. The server's filling up, and yeah, the race is gonna start really soon. So let me just get all set up here and make sure the setup's right. So yeah, it's been relatively competitive. It's not insane. I gotta say, a lot of times in iRacing, in the Assetto Corsa Online, the servers aren't hyper competitive, but usually there's a few standout drivers. So we're just gonna leave it at that, and then we'll hop straight into it. There you go, we're on the grid. Okay, so we're starting at the back of the grid, but I think we'll be able to properly catch up here. Now, the 5 lights are starting up right now. Let's do a last to first, baby. Boom, there you go. Okay, so we're quite a ways away from the head of the pack, but we can definitely make this time up. So we don't want to get involved into any of the first lap shenanigans, and we're just going to get straight to it. So that guy we just passed that was on the right is actually one of the faster drivers in the lobby, so he's letting us by just to give himself a bit of a challenge, and that guy just didn't want to let me by, I guess. But okay, get a good exit here. There you go. That was pretty good. That was pretty strong. With the slipstream, if we go around the outside, we can do it. We'll set him off the line, and he won't be as competitive. Okay, this guy's actually doing a pretty good job holding him back, even though he's super slow, like incredibly slow. But he's just getting those good exits. There you go. Just send it down the inside. Easy work, and then we're in 3rd place, and now we're chasing down Crowny and Saba, who are holding the other 2 podium positions, and I think we can get past them pretty quickly. But what I'm really worried about is Alexander, who's 2 places behind us, who's actually really quick. He's really quick indeed. Last time I did a race, he just overtook me like nothing, and there you go. I feel like Max Verstappen when I'm... Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? These guys, I mean, come on. I did not move at all. I did not move. I did not move side to side at all. I did not move from one side to another at all. That's incredible. Well, that's what online Assetto Corsa lobbies will do to you. You get a bunch of people with various different backgrounds and skill. Many people who seem to not know what they're actually doing half the time, and they will just take you out like that. So can't sweat the small stuff too hard, but you know, definitely worth thinking about. But you know what, we're still in 4th place, so you can't sweat it too much. All we can do now is put our head down and try and catch these podium guys. It was really unfortunate though that we got caught, and honestly, something that was not our fault at all. Oh, nice rejoin. Fucking great. See, what is this? Yeah, I definitely meant to do that on purpose, to be honest with you, but whatever. Because it's like, it's incredible. I mean, the server's full. I mean, there's like 20 people, maybe 15 people, but still, it's like... It's sometimes a bit disappointing. Yeah, we're a ways away from these guys in front, and my car's already too messed up, so I can't really do much about it. But next time I guess we'll have to qualify at the front of the pack, because it's honestly unbelievable that we got caught in Two things like that. One of them was self-inflicted after my emotions got the best of me, but you know. Yeah. Ooh. That was really sketchy. I almost lost the car there completely. And what I've noticed is in Assetto Corsa, especially in this car, the Tatus FAO1, which is kind of like a GT4 from 10 years ago, is just, it's not very, like the tires will drop and you won't be able to tell when. So it gets really distracting. And yeah, so pretty far back now. Oh. I'm too far back for these guys. Just too far back. Unless they crash. If they crash, then it's not over. But at the moment, it's over. I'm multitasking behind the mic. Just switched my headphones mid-game. My Bluetooth disconnected, so I don't know. I'm not very quick today, so that's a bit unfortunate, but definitely enough time to make a bit of an impact. I think we can at least go for the fastest lap of the race. So we could maybe even box for that. Box for new soft tires, and then that would probably be pretty good. Now we are coming up on a lapped car, and there it is. That wasn't brilliant at all. Yeah, I think we're going to box. We're going to put some soft tires on, and we are going to fix the body because I can really tell mid-corner that we just don't have the downforce needed for this track, especially in these mid to high speed corners that are just really tricky. Like this one especially, it's just really, ouch. Ooh, oh, no way I did that, bro. And I'm going to go backwards on the track because I don't care enough anymore. I feel like Lewis Hamilton in 2019 Hockenheim. Okay, so let's get this. This box is probably going to take a long time. Pitting is going to definitely make things less fun. It's probably going to be 30 seconds, but yeah, I mean. Yeah, so none of the wings seem to be misaligned, but I don't know if that's because the animation just shows them fixed because we're going into the pits. But yeah, maybe we can hold off, stay in the pits for I want to stay in the pits for the leader to come out, but that's a bit far-fetched. So we're just going to go for it now. Okay. So now we have a brand new car again, which, you know, feels nice, but the tires did cool down there a bit, so that's why I went deep into turn one. Okay, so now we've got some people to catch up on because we did get passed in the pits, and these guys were having a little bit of a tussle, it seems. This guy's gonna hit me, I can just feel it. Well, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get that guy kicked after the race because he just brake checked a bunch of guys. And somehow I'm in second place, which I don't know how that works. Oh, don't hit the wall. This guy's gonna hit me, I can just feel it. He's gonna do something so that I hit him. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing, but I don't like what he's doing at all. Yeah, he's trying to do something. But he's too slow. That's what always makes me laugh about all these guys. They're so slow that once you get past them, they can't do anything to you. Okay, so here's our opportunity to really set a good time. A good time, I think, would probably be a 53.5. Now, I don't know if we have that in us. See, as we go deep into turn 1, so not really showing much promise right now. We almost lost the car there. And we lost the car completely. That's disappointing. That was a really stubborn mistake. And we're still a second up, which shows you how slow we've been today. But I think next race, we're going to pull it off better and better. See, some of these guys do get out of the way, but you just notice that it's like, must be a bunch of like 12-year-olds that are joining this game, because it's like $10 half the year. But yeah, it's too bad, because it's just from a moderation point of view. If you just ban everybody, you're not going to have anybody to actually race. And I am racing so badly right now. I'm not losing this position though. He's going to go for it on me. I can just tell. Okay, so he's going to go for this overtake. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm going to lose the car. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. I don't want to lose this position. Oh, no, no, no. Wait, we might just get him. We might just get him. Oh, my God. There you go. There you go. We got the position. We got third place. That was really close. That was so close. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Wait, was that not? That was not the last lap for us. We're not even on the same lap as the leader. So there you go. Ooh. Whoa. That was tricky. That guy just parked it on the racing line because you have to go to the left there. Or the right there. And he drove into the back of us. Well, I can't have anything good here on Assetto Corsa today. Just a really big struggle. And yeah, okay. So here's our goal. We have to finish with 3 seconds between us and fourth place. Oh, this guy, he's parking it. He's parking it. Oh my God. Oh, they took each other out. I swear to God, they did. But I low key did just like send that rejoin really badly. So I don't know how that's going, but if you guys also want to hop on, I can definitely show you guys which server I'm racing in. But yeah, so that was definitely a tricky situation there. But I think going into qualifying for the second race, we can probably aim for... Don't skip qualifying, guys. Come on. So who's fast in this server? Alexander's fast. Sabo's relatively fast. Lucas is relatively fast. But there's nobody else. Like, it's just early in the morning, or it's an awkward time where it's like there's not a ton of people. But yeah, let's try and hit a good lap off the start here. So a good time here. Okay, well, let's search up what the Camar leaderboard is. Okay, so the fastest time in this server is 51.7, which is really fast. And I'm not even in the top 10, but I could probably do a 53.5, which I think would be a very competitive time. Especially in this server, because there's honestly a bunch of unskilled people. As you can see there, just people going off left and right. Now I've kind of jeopardized my qualifying here because I've put myself in between a bunch of slow drivers, and you don't really want to be catching up to any of them mid-lap, which can sort of ruin it. But we're going to try and see how many people we can get past. So I want to get past this group of drivers in front here. And yeah. Okay, well, they're doing it for themselves, apparently. Now, I'm not really babying my tires like I should be, because in Assetto Corsa, really, like, if you baby your tires on the outlap, it really shows. Okay, this guy is confusing me with his driving language. Thought he was letting me by, but I guess not. Fuck. Okay, this guy's really confusing me now. He made that way too complicated, but yeah. Okay, so we have a good 10-second gap in front, and we're just gonna wean off the throttle pedal just a little bit, build up even more of a gap. So I like to go into third gear, and then you just hammer it out here, and then you should have at least 160 kilometers of speed when the curb ends, and that's how you know that you had a good launch off of the last corner, and you're getting really as much punch that you can on the start finish straight. And then I like to brake right around this curb, lift off trail braking, get as far on the right side as possible, kind of lift off the throttle here, get back on it, get all the way on the green, get off the green. Now get on the curb, but don't get over the curb, so just touch it, get yourself on the other side, fully on the throttle here, and hopefully this guy gets out of the way, but he won't get out of the way because he has no mirrors, I can just tell. Oh, that was so terribly placed, man. Just all the way on the throttle again. That was really good. That was really, really good. I set it up just perfectly, but I might have scrubbed a little bit of time. Brake at this new curb here, trail brake, V off the corner, kind of. It's kind of a tricky one, especially with the camber, and it kind of switches up, and it's a really weird radius. But now just kiss the inside curb, and then go all the way on the I should have gone fully on the green curb there, but now we're gonna go on the very side, on the right side, get all over the AstroTurf. A lot of people are afraid of it, but I'm not. I think that was shoot, that was a really good lap. I just kissed the curb on the exit just a little bit too much. So I'm just looking at it on my replay right here. But yeah, I got on that curb a little bit too, like, I didn't commit to the curb. So I just touched it and it like unsettled the car just enough. Oh shoot. Okay, so we have one more lap of fuel. So I'm gonna make sure that the tires are all cooled down. But keep them hot, right? But we don't want to keep them too hot or overheating, because we don't want to have too many excess heat cycles for these tires, because it really does tire them out. And especially this track, I find it's really tricky with the tire wear. But yeah, you're even going to be able to see here that just the tire wear is already going to be obvious on the second lap here. So we did all purple sectors, and we're not going to repeat that. We're not going to be faster, we're going to be slower. But it's all about the trail braking into this first corner. See, I went deep. Invalidate the lap. But let's see what our sectors are going to look like. Okay, so get on the green. Get off the green. Just kiss the inside curb. Fully on the throttle here. Past that. There you go, we're doing really well right now. Now the lap was invalidated, but let's just see what we can do here. So drop down to fourth. This one's tricky. I don't know how to take that corner at all. I don't know what to do there. But there you go. Now we have a back marker in front of us who's probably going to get in the way. So V this corner off, get a super good exit. Hopefully this guy sees us, but he's the same guy that got in our way the first time. So I doubt he's going to respect us the second time around. There you can see we're losing the car. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? Come on. That really pisses me off. That really pisses me off so much because I don't know what his car language is not telling me where to go. No, that's annoying, man. That's oh my, I swear I didn't do anything there. Yo, can we Okay. What's his name? Cuz there you go. That's not going to do shit. I can already tell, but you know. So now we only have time for 2 laps, an out lap and a fast lap. So we can maybe do so for 1 lap we need 2.3 liters, I would say. Okay, so yeah. 5 liters. Okay. So we need, for 1 lap, we need 2.5 liters. So we're going to make sure that we have exactly that. So I'm going to go into first person cam and we're just going to save as much fuel as possible. And you're going to see I have this mod installed that actually tracks the corner apex and it makes the first person view honestly look like how it would look like in a race. So I'm tracking the apex. I'm going to look to the left, open the corner. Now I see so much. Now it's going to go over to the right side. There you go. Look at that. That's so realistic. That's insane. But you can see I'm only using high gears because I really don't want to waste fuel because we need at least 2.3 liters to get this. And I'm not pushing the tires either because honestly it does make a huge difference in this game if you just save and you don't push on the outlap. Now that won't help for sure. But yeah, really just save the fuel here. And really just make sure we have a gap in front too, that we're not going to run into any stubborn drivers. So Alexander's out here. He's probably going to set like a 52.5. I would say that would be a fair lap for him, considering he's one of the fastest drivers in this community. But yeah, so you can see that this mod is tracking the corner apex to make it look like I'm in VR, but I'm not in VR. It's so cool. This game is so incredible. The way it's just like, it's 11 years old and it's still the front runner for so many people. But now we're going to start our flying lap here. We can see we saved enough fuel. So now we're going to go back into T-Cam, which is probably the best cam for this. That was a really good exit there. Really, really strong. Now we're on the start-finish straight. And we're heading into turn 1, which is a really tricky corner, especially with the different like elevation change at the apex. So get all the way on that side. Trail brake. I got a little bit of oversteer there, so it wasn't perfect. Get on the AstroTurf. Don't be afraid. Now kiss this inside curb. Kiss that curb as well. And I invalidated the lap. Shoot. Now let's see what we could have done at least. Now we're not bound by track limits as much. But oh my god, that's such an ambiguous corner for that because you don't really get that much. Oof. What's he doing, man? Okay. So unfortunately, we have a bunch of back markers in front of us. Now I think we're probably going to set... Oh, he's going to be in the braking zone. He's going to be so slow in this braking zone, he's going to screw it up so bad. Far. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. Holy crap. I really thought we were going to hit him. I thought like I was trying to make it look calculated, but oh my god, that was close. No. We lost in the final corner. Oh my god. Can't believe that. Another day, another bad qualifying. What are you going to do about it? Sometimes you're just faster, sometimes you're not. Can't do much about it, but now we're going to be starting 4th place, 5th place, which is pretty good. Now let's see what the chat is talking about here. Okay, so we're fighting for $13,000 here. $13,000 cash. We're going to make sure that we win this thing. Make sure we have enough fuel. Yes, we do. Going all out here. Okay, that was pretty dangerous from the Ferrari. Ooh. Come on. Guys, please cooperate. Please, 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 please. Oh my god, they drive me crazy. They drive me crazy. We don't have the regulars on right now, so the racing is just so bad. It's so bad. It's... Oh my god. It's insane. And they're all so slow. Oh my god. I feel like Max Verstappen in a lobby of Gotifis, bro. I swear. And I'm not even that good. That's the problem. It just makes me look good. But I'm not good. I'm so bad at racing. I'm so bad. Okay. Oh, there goes another lock up at a corner that's so difficult to lock up. It's insane. Okay, I'm too fast, so he's gonna brake too. Ah, these guys in their car body language, bro. It just makes no sense. See, we're already back into, like, 3rd place, bro. Like, come on. Okay, I think we're going to have a good race here. Because, honestly, we have a super competitive guy in front of us that I'm somewhat similarly paced. That if I get in front of him, I can at least hold him off for a few laps here. Oh, went way too wide there. Okay, so... what we have to do is we have to catch up to this front pack. If we can catch up to Alexander, who is in 3rd place, it's totally possible that we win this race. But we really have to get a good exit here. Trail brake. That was really good. Okay, got a little bit of wobble there. Not too difficult, not too bad, but it just depends on how much second place slows down third place here. Okay, that was really good as well. So we're going pretty quickly right now. Okay, so we're catching up to the podium positions relatively quickly. These guys do seem to be pretty quick. But we really just gotta maximize every exit. That was not great. Oh! No! Oh, and I messed it up. I messed it up big time. Now I'm gonna get stuck behind this guy again, who's super slow. Are we serious? Are we serious, bro? Come on. That was just selfish, bro. Come on. No, no. It's incredible. It's really incredible. How you hit me there. I don't understand how you hit me there. I don't get it. You must have just gone wide purposefully. It's like, come on. It's like, it's incredible. He hit me without anybody else around us. Anybody. Okay, so now that we got rid of our terribly drivers, we don't have much to do. So we're just going to try and get to the podium, but they're really far ahead now. So I don't know how to get there. It's a pretty good lap so far, but I don't know. It's just, it's so aggravating. I think we're going to switch servers after this because the regulars just aren't on, so it's not really helping the racing here. Oh my god, I'm just losing control here. My emotions took the best out of me, man. I'm really not racing well right now. So how you guys doing? You know, while you watch me crash, what are you guys up to? You guys play Assetto Corsa as well? Love to have a chat about that, because honestly, I'm getting sleepy here in third place because there's nobody left in the server because everybody left because of the low quality racing that we were having. But yeah, what are you guys up to? You know, like, you guys play iRacing, you guys just like watching? Please, you know, let's have a conversation about it. Yo, the car's stuck. Oh my god, the car's stuck, bro. That's stupid. That's so stupid, bro. Okay. So now every clean driver is the one who's left. So what if we did a restart vote, you know? Four. Oh, we just needed 2 more people and we would have had a restart. Well, so I see a new person just joined the stream. 2 new people, actually. So I was wondering, what server would you guys like me to join in Assetto Corsa? Because right now I'm not really vibing with this open wheel stuff, so we could do some laps at the Nurburgring Nordschleife, or we could do some GT3 racing at Laguna Seca. But it's up to you guys, it's up to you guys to just make that decision. If you guys actually want to see anything, just put it in chat. Because Assetto Corsa has a bunch of things. Could do an AI race as well. But just let me know what you guys want to see. Because the racing today has been brutal. Just brutal. So let's actually watch this driver. This is Alexander. He's a really good driver. Really good. And yeah. Okay, wait. So this is his first person. And then if we change to him, it's really only a few seconds difference. So in this car, it's really important to get that momentum, because in a lot of cars, you have a super huge engine. You know, you just get to 250 really quickly. But in this car maxes out at 230 on a good straight at like Spa, right? So it's really important to carry that momentum. So when he went through this S section here, he made sure not to brake too much, because if you brake too much, then you just lose all your momentum for that last straight. So it's just really annoying and difficult when you lose the momentum, because it's just one of those things that you need to see in open wheel low speed racing to actually make it. Okay, so it's definitely a close race between these two guys. They're similarly paced. That's the only thing. Is I think they're on the last lap. Yeah, they're on the last lap. But they're so close that, you know, it's hard to really catch up, because even though they're maybe the same quality driver, they're just not making that gap up. So we can see he's pushing as hard as he can, but he's missing that apex, because the tires, they just go off so quickly. But yeah, let's see here. Okay, so I just made up a little poll here to see what you guys want to do. I know there's only 3 of you guys in chat, but it would be really great if you guys actually responded to this, because I'm going to do what you guys think. So yeah, do you guys think we should do a poll for what server we want to be a part of, right? So I don't know if you guys can see the poll, because it's in my chat that I just made on YouTube for me, but I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you guys let me know if you see it, because I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay. And everybody's leaving, bro. Y'all gotta see what you guys want to do, bro. That's all I want to know, you know? Okay, we're going to try a new setup out here because I haven't been super quick, but I think it's the same one that I've been using. It's from the same community, right? But yeah, so we're going into qualifying. During that race, the fastest lap time was a 53, on the dot, right? So I think our goal here is to really... Oh, what is he doing? Oh my god, what are they doing? These guys have no idea what they're doing at all. And it's so aggravating. I mean, I get it. We need new racers, but it's incredible how... Oh my god, it's just so aggravating. Okay, we really have to get a good lap here because we've done 3 races and we've crashed out of every single race. Okay, so we're babying the tires just a little bit towards the end of our warm-up lap here, just so we can really understand what's going on. Okay, so we're just getting the final preparations done on our tires, right? So these tires, they have a real tendency to really get worn down if you push too hard on the warm-up lap, but it's really important to keep them hot but not wear them out. So I really wanted to limit like maybe my off tracks or using the curbs, and honestly just accelerating. Just want to make sure that you do that in a really like normal way where you're not pushing the tires too much. Okay. Okay, so we go down into 3rd gear, stay on the left side, then you cut back all the way, you get fully on the power, and then we should have at least 160 passing that curb on the left, which we do. We even have more of it, so that means we got a really good exit there. So now this is a lap that we really want to push on. We really want to push, really. Oh, and we locked up badly. Oh, that fucking pisses me off so much. We got the tires ready, but they are just too cold. Yeah, this is gonna be difficult. There's only 7 people on the server too, but I think these guys overall are a bit quicker than they were in the previous 2 races. Okay, so we're just starting our out lap here. So I'm going to run you guys through what this lap should look like. Obviously, it's not my push lap, but I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like. So here you're just sort of drifting to the right side of the track, and then you would go down a gear, you kiss this curb, you ride all the way to the right side, then you get to the middle of the track, you cut as far to the right as you can, and you finish on the curb just like that. And you don't get fully on it because then it disturbs the car and you sort of get stuck on the curb. So it's a bit of a struggle. Okay, so we're getting ready for this track. This lap here. Okay, so the tires are in a good position. Okay, so that was a pretty good exit as well. So we really just, for this push lap here, we have to make sure that we nail the first sector, because the first sector is by far where I'm the worst compared to the other drivers. So brake at that curb. Okay, that was a pretty good first corner, I would say. Not great, not terrible though. Oh, that was sketchy. I almost lost the car there on the AstroTurf. Oh, and I invalidated the lap. I can't believe I did that. But now we have to see what I could have done. Okay, so that's pretty good on power early. That was really good. Now 56.0 is not that competitive, so I'm not completely worried that we won't do that, because I know we will do a 56.0 at least. See, we can see at the bottom of the screen that I'm just doing purple sector, purple sector, purple sector, or micro sectors, but there are really fast drivers in this server that will definitely beat those later on. See, that was another really bad exit. But now you can see at our relative down at the bottom, our delta time is just dropping, because this is where I was warming the tires earlier in the lap. And I'm shit. I'm shit. That's all I am. I'm just fucking ass. That's what I am. Okay. Okay, so obviously our last lap was really bad because we crashed out on the last corner. But now what we really want to do is we don't want to wear the tires. We have about 2 minutes to make it to the line, which we will make it there perfectly with enough time, but we don't want to wear the tires too much. But I'm not competitive today. I don't know what it is. I'm distracted or whatever. But yeah, like... Okay, so here we go. We're going to start our push lap here. So get all the way on the left. Hammer the throttle as much as we can, as quickly as we can. We get a really good exit there. That was really good. So now we're on the start-finish straight. And it's really important to get the first braking zone done right. That's the most important part of the lap, because it sets up the rest of the first sector. So that was a medium exit. And I invalidate the lap. Of course I do, because I'm pushing too hard. Oh, it drives me nuts. I just got a really bad exit there. Oh, that was really bad as well. That was really poor exit there as well. I'm not really showing off any of my skills today. Because honestly, like, I think my personal best is at least a 54. But I just can't do it. Or at least a 53.8, I think. But for some reason, I'm just having a lot of difficulties today just replicating that. Okay, so now here, this next braking zone is honestly, it's really tricky, but I really want to try and push as hard as I can to really prove that I can really gain time here. So brake at the 100 meter board, drift in. Oh, see, it's definitely a tricky time. It's a very tricky final sector because of the amount of bumps in that corner. But if I hadn't invalidated that lap, I probably would have gone a 53.8 easily, but it's just because I'm distracted when I'm behind the wheel because I'm just talking like an idiot, but whatever. So this is what you should be doing. I should be touching that curb every time and getting on the throttle as early as possible because I want to kiss this curb, but in order to kiss it properly at the apex, I need to drift back over to the right side beforehand at corner entry to properly get an exit here. And on that corner, I also had to get as wide to the left as possible to get a good straight exit into that corner. But it's so difficult to do. It's really tricky to set up properly. And I can do it. It's just for some reason I haven't been doing it. Okay. So see, these guys, nobody really set times though. That's the only thing. Is at least okay, yeah, 54.8. These are slow times, and there's not really many people left in the server. So I think we're probably going to end up drifting to another server after this race, but we're going to win the race first because I'm not going out losing. I can't. Yeah, I don't like this server as much. I mean, this setup as much. Okay. That's good. Yeah, so it's 4 people left. And yeah, let's see what we can do. So there's 16 seconds before this race starts. Let's see what we can do. Alexander behind me is by far the fastest driver in this server. So it's really just about making sure that we get a good sort of first, second sector here and get away from him as much as possible. Okay, start. Alexander behind me, I think, also got an average start. We might set it up the inside of Leo here. That was an okay move, but I didn't really get a good exit. But Sava here is really slow as well, so I think we can get past him comfortably. And then after that, it's just going to become a race of defensive driving with Alexander if he gets by, which he does. So now we really have to get past Saba as quickly as possible to really just maximize whatever. Okay, yeah, Saba is actually getting away from me now, which is surprising because he wasn't super quick in qualifying, but neither was I, so I guess... Oh, and we got a really poor exit. But now we're going to send him around the outside, which is a really tricky thing to do. No, he's not going to get around the outside. I can just... There you go, we got him. Now he thinks I won't outbrake him, but I will outbrake him. Aw, but he just outbroke me. Fridge. Okay, I just need Sava to slow him down now. That's all I need him to do. Which he will do. Okay, this is gonna be tricky here. Ooh, that was sketchy there. That was so sketchy. But now we're in the lead, baby. We got this. We got this. We got this in the bag. And they crashed. They crashed. We did it, baby. We did it. We did it. We are in the lead. We freaking did it here. Oh, why is he... Oh, why did... Bro, why'd he teleport to the pits, bro? That's just like bitch-ass move, bro. Finish the race, bro. Did not have enough damage. I know you didn't. Just finish the race. So if you guys haven't voted already, just vote what server you guys want me to join next, because I'm gonna go to another server. I just am. This server's dying right now, so we just gotta get as many people in another server. So yeah. Oh, that was really good. Oh, that was sketchy though. Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Okay, yeah. So nobody voted in the poll, which is a bit unfortunate. Okay, so let's pick where we're gonna go. So we can go Nurburgring GT racing. We can go lap times. What do you guys want to do? You know, it's up to you guys. Just mention in the chat what you guys want to do and it's done. It's up to you guys. So I'm thinking we go to... I really want to race at the Nurburgring. So I want to do some lap times there. And yes, we're going to do that. So we're going to set some lap times. It's Nordschleife tourist sessions. And my car got taken. There's no cars. Actually, there is one car that we can drive. That's a GT3 race car. So yeah. Yo, look at that background, bro. This is a good screenshot I took. Okay. So have you guys ever driven this this server before? Y'all gotta communicate, bro. It's gonna be mad boring if you guys don't want to talk, but y'all should talk. Okay. So I don't really like traction control because I find it really slows you down. And unfortunately, it doesn't have any lockup. It doesn't have any what do you call it? ABS. It doesn't have any anti-lock braking, so I tend to lock up these tires really easily. But it is a really fun car to drive nonetheless. So it's a pretty full server today. And we're going to see what times we can set. I am relatively competent, I would say, at this kind of thing. Definitely not the best you've ever seen, but I can consistently get under 6:25, I would say, is a time that if I did everything correctly to my level, that's a time I could definitely get. Okay, so brake early because we have no ABS. See, that's what no ABS does. I mean, it's definitely a skill that you learn, but it's just like so sketchy. I mean, look at the way I just lost control completely, right? But this car has so much power to in a straight line. Like, look at when I just punch it. Like, this car easily gets up to almost 300 kilometers an hour, especially on these straights that aren't even full, complete straights, right? But it's so difficult to control this car under braking. Like, I don't understand how it's supposed to work. Okay, so we brake early. There you go. Okay, that was really good. We hit the apex there. Let's turn our lights on. Why don't we turn our lights on so we can actually see what we're doing? Sounds like a good idea to me. That was really good as well. Really good exit, but this coming corner is really difficult to really nail. But this car takes it like a champ. I mean, it's just got so much downforce for a GT3 car. It's insane. Now, this car is kind of difficult, especially when there's other cars parked right on the racing line, but whatever. Driving standards on sims are obviously not what they are on the roads. We've got a car in front of us that I don't know if he's going to get in the way or not, because this car is really fast on a straight. So it's just really managing when you're going to see a car on the track, and then just how you're going to get around them efficiently. But yeah, this car gets airborne here. But yeah, it's super quick, so quick. I mean, we're going to get to 280, 290, I think. But yeah, see? Just so quick on the straights here. But yeah, this braking zone is really tricky in this car, because usually you can just rely completely on the ABS. But as you can see, I almost lost the car there, because it's just like ABS is such a revolutionary thing that, yeah, F1 cars don't have, but almost every other racing series does besides the open wheel ones. So yeah, it's really just about pushing. But this guy, I think he's going to get in my way. But yeah, you really have to brake earlier for these corners in this car. Just making sure he knows I'm here, because I don't want him to get in my way. But I don't want to get him like caught off guard either, right? Because that would be kind of unfair, because he's also on a lap. Okay, I'm going to go down the inside here. See, that was pretty fair. I mean, I did make him lose a bit of time, but overall, that wasn't unfair necessarily, because you do have to remember that even if you're in a separate class or you're faster, they're also on a lap, so it's just unfair as a whole. No. See, I got in his way there. That was stupid. But yeah, that's the thing, is I just downshifted too much of a lower gear. Now, this car doesn't take curbs very well. That's one thing that you will notice, is that it's just like, it's so tuned and it's so perfectly, it's a stiff car. I mean, there's no roll on this thing at all. But it's just, you don't want to touch any of the big curbs, because it will just unsettle the car way too much, and especially on exit. So we're going to go down the inside here. This guy's going to leave me space, because he knows how to drive. And now he's going to get my slipstream too, so it's a bit of a cause and effect thing. I got in his way there. I thought I was faster, I really did. I mean, I genuinely didn't mean to screw up any of his lap, but I probably did. Okay, so I'm going to stay with the slick soft and not the super soft. What can we change here? I'm so bad at setups, but let's say we go to a 7 rebound in the front, and then we go for a 7 rebound in the back, and then we lower the front. That's one too many. Let's lower the wheel rate in the back as well. Stiffen the car up. Or not stiffen it up, but just make it more competitive. There you go. So now we're really low to the ground. Now I have no idea what I just changed. Like, I know I lowered the car, which in my brain makes me feel like the car's gonna be faster, but it might not have a significant change in performance at all. So yeah. So for me, I like to get on the grass here to open up this little chicane as much as I can. And I should have at least 100 kilometers of speed getting past the second barricade, and at least 190 going past that bridge. And if you have that, you know that you have a good first sector here, or a first microsector, because you know you're going quick enough. Okay, now I don't understand how to drive this car because it feels really different. But it feels like good different. I don't know how to explain it, but it feels like slightly less sharp. But now it feels more understeery. But I don't know what exactly caused that, because I have no idea how to make a setup in this game, like, at all. It's terrible. I've had this game for like 6 years, 5 years, and it's like no idea what's going on. Okay, that was really good actually there. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, that was really good exit there as well. So this is a pretty competent lap, I would say. Now, I don't know about you guys, but it's definitely difficult to get this corner down right. As you saw last time, I completely locked up. There you go. So I did properly trail brake for that corner, so I didn't screw it up as much as I did last time, but it's still definitely difficult to get this balance right in this car. Oh my god, save of the year right there. Okay, so now we're really pushing here. So this sector is the one where I lost the most time last time. So just a little dab on the brakes, and then you brake as soon as that curb ends on the right, the little gray one. And you get full throttle past that apex because you don't want to lose too much time. And this is where I lost the time last time. Get on the throttle as quickly as possible, get on the right side here, flick it into the left, lift a little bit, and now you're full throttle. You lift and you brake again here. Past that second apex, you're fully on the throttle again. Now heading down here, you don't want to go into second gear as we learned on the last attempt, or you don't want to go into first gear. Fully on the throttle on the exit, especially through this little kink here on the right. You need to get that right to get a really good speed going down this hill here. Now you want to slow down. Don't get on the curb there because it disrupts the car. Fully back on the throttle. Drop down to third for this corner here. You want to be halfway on the throttle when you go over that bump. Like that, the car is settled down just enough that you can get fully on the throttle on the exit there. Because if you don't do that, then it's too much disruption for the rear end to handle. That was really good exit as well. It's a really good lap so far. So we're definitely gaining a lot of time here. Now I just don't have the straight light speed, which I noticed last time. I got up to sort of like 250, 260, and then I just really didn't push. So it's like, yeah. Okay, so now you flick it into the right without lifting at all. Fully on the throttle here. Now we're going to go down into the carousel, which is really tricky. You want to keep your speed at about 170 to 70 to 90 kilometers an hour. Now it's very easy to lose the car there. I kept my foot planted through that whole process, but it was definitely very tricky. Okay, we went a little bit deep there, which kind of screwed our exit. Now here it's all about the exit here as well. Down the throttle early, and then you have enough control over the car to stay flat through the process. Now cut over that white curb. Oh, we almost lost the car completely there. That was so sketchy. So sketchy, so sketchy. So keep on throttle here as much to the left as possible. Now you want to stay on the left here, maybe lift a little bit. The car does unsettle because of the balance in a Porsche. Having the engine rear mounted completely is very tricky, very tricky, very tricky. Now we want to brake a little bit, get on the right side as much as we can. Now this corner, there's always more grip than you think. And I invalidated it on the last corner. That's incredible. That was unskilled, completely unskilled, but it's like you never get there. You never get to that point in the lap most times, right? Now I think this is probably going to be a 630, which is not super quick. It was a 19. If I hadn't screwed up, it would have been a 15. I'm so sure of it. We can go so much quicker. We can go so much quicker, guys. Okay, I'm going to take a 30-second break, and I'll be right back. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and we are here to take the fastest lap of the race record here at the Nurburgring, or of the stream. We've been streaming for an hour and a half already, so this is gonna be our last lap here. Okay, we're gonna push, get a really good exit here, which we did perfectly threaded the needle. Now we've got a ton of speed going down this straight, so it's really important that we got our braking points perfectly checked out. So we're staying on the right of the lap, then we're swinging into that curve, swinging onto the right side of this. Now I locked up a bit there, but it's okay, we can get past that. It's all about getting a good exit, and we do get a good exit, so we are already faster than our last lap. Now for some reason, the relative does not work at this track past the start-finish line, so it's a bit tricky to know if you're up or down on your relative. Oh, and we cook. Oh, that was bad. Okay, we have to get at least a lap in, right? I'm not gonna leave you guys here to do that and watch me crash and end the stream, so okay, so let's get this going. Let's get this freaking going, guys. That was perfect. Okay, now it's all about getting the speed, getting whatever, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that was pretty good. We did lock up there, and we almost lost the car there as well. Okay, that was pretty good at exit. Got on the left side as much as we can without touching the grass. Flick it in. No, this cannot be happening. This cannot be happening right now. I'm the fastest person in this server, and I'm screwing it up on the easiest corners. I am the fastest person, and I know I am. I just know I am. I gotta put in the hours here, figure this out. Okay, I can't be competing like this. I know I'm competent at what I'm doing. And this guy is incompetent. Why would he not get in my way, you know? I don't understand what people are doing. They're so clueless all the time. How can you be that clueless? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Okay, so this is our last lap here, and we really got to make sure that we make it count, because I can't have spent 2 hours streaming in my life and not have anything to show for it. Okay, that was a bit of a slower exit there, but it's okay. We can live with it. But it's really all about the timing now. Really all about the timing. Okay, we gotta be competent. If I'm not competent at this, what am I competent at, right? Freaking Toyota Celica's always in the way, man. Oh my god, he's just perfectly in the way all the time. It's insane. They should just get rid of the car from the server list. Oh, and I almost lost the car there, but kept it under control just enough. There you go. We finally did it. We got past the easiest corner at the track with no pressure. Okay, that was a really good exit there. We should have speed to continue this lap competently. But yeah, it's just like surprising me how bad we're doing right now. Okay, that was alright. Okay. Just breathe in, breathe out. Keep the speed, you're fast, you're quick. Almost lost the car there completely. Almost lost it just completely. We are the quickest in this server. We are the most competent in this server. So let's just carry the momentum there. Okay, that was really good. Oh, that car distracted me. Fuck. I'm so shit. So fucking shit all the time. It drives me nuts. I'm just so fucking incompetent. We're going to set the record at this track. Oh, this car is so tricky, and I'm not racing my best here, and it's really bothering me. So shoot. And it's a freaking AMG that beat me, the least... It's like the dullest car, you know? This guy's gonna get in my way too, I bet, you know? I can't believe this is happening to me right now. I just gotta be cool-headed, you know? I'm not cool-headed right now, which is the difficulty. See, I'm screwing up the simple things now, and it's a lapse of judgment. That's all it is. Okay, so here's our final lap here. I'm going to try and control my emotions now because I'm getting a bit impatient. So it's all about the patience, right? You can't have those spikes and whatever, right? You just got to be able to be consistent and work on yourself. Okay, so that's pretty good, but I don't trust the car on the curbs at all. It's just so difficult, right? Getting on power is pretty easy. It's a pretty controllable car on power, but it's just really difficult to keep the car under control on the curbs. So it's really about not even touching that, just getting as close as you can without touching them. It's the only way. Like here, I just avoid them completely, where in other cars you could completely just drive all over them. Same here for this sector, you just stay completely off the curbs. Okay, now these guys are probably going to get in my way on the straight here, I'm thinking. Which is kind of the worst place to get them, which is up the hill here. Now there's this car in front here who's totally going to get in my way. Make sure he knows we're there. There you go, that was a good guy. He got off the line, which is really respectable, right? Because a lot of guys don't do that. Get on the brakes. Okay, so now this guy's probably going to get in my way at the top of the hill, I'm thinking. There you go. He broke to get out of my way, which is really respectable as well. So I can't fail now because all these guys are being kind to me, right? So get on the far side, lift a little bit. Didn't getting enough. Brake. Okay, that was okay. That wasn't great. But now we really just got pushed here for the end. Don't touch the curbs. See, I almost lost the car there on traction because I just touched the curb and it just unsettles the car. At such a substantial amount that it's just so tricky to manage. Now at this rate, I don't know if we're actually going faster or not. You know, it's difficult to tell when the relative doesn't work. Or my delta doesn't work, so can't really judge that, but it does feel like a pretty fast lap to me. That was good. And I freaking lost the car again. I can't believe it. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna leave it there for you guys today, and thank you guys very much for tuning into the stream, and I'll see you guys later.